you know, he does it week in and week out. You know, he's a great player, and we definitely lean on him a lot.
What does it mean to this team? You guys have now won 4 straight, even though, it was like to play 4. It's more than pride at this point.
Yeah, it's way more than pride. You know, we're just playing right now. You know, like we love coming to work every day. We love playing the game. So we're gonna go out there and play like it. We don't care if we're going to the playoffs or not.
Like I said, I think this is one of the best defense I've been a part of. Obviously, the guys in our room, from D-line to linebackers, everybody, we just always stick together. So I would definitely say this is the best group I've been around since I've been in the league.
What's that like when Harrison Smith's getting like a curtain call?
Man, it's just a blessing to be around in the call with him, man. Because he's obviously, that's a Hall of Famer to me. Obviously, to be in the room with him, just a blessing. Still learning, because he always gonna, he's gonna tell us some stuff on the sidelines, wherever it is at practice. So, like I said, it's just a blessing to be a part of it with him. Yeah, I loved it. The interview was great. I wanted to see him hit a dance move though. We don't have to get him a dance move going, but no, it was definitely great feeling. Obviously another pick. And what number is that?
39.
I gotta catch up. But yeah, 39. So yeah, it's definitely.
Murph, I think this week it was you saying, if we can't go, they can't go.
Yep.
That was kind of the mindset of the defense today.
Yeah, that's every week. If we can't go, the other team can't go. I don't care who you are. And obviously we just knew this team was kind of different, division game. We knew it was going to be a tough game, great players on their side, but it's in our house. It was Christmas, so we had to take over.
You guys say you always feed off each other. When Ginkel started things up and then Harry started playing well, then you yourself, just what does that surge feel like?
It definitely just shows you that any guy on this defense could go make plays. That's just what I feel like that's what our scheme is. Any guy can make a play at any given time. And obviously Ginkel's just a special guy. He's always making plays. So, obviously once he started going, then Harry got one, and then it just kept going on and kept going and going. D-line's making out plays too. So, and the picks come. So, like I said, it's just team defense.
Offense, we held it together and we punched it in when we really needed it. All wins, they ain't pretty, but a win is a win.
Jordan, just got out of here. Oh my goodness. You might have to take over the speeding nickname after that touchdown. Can you take us through that? How amazing was that for you?
Man, I got the ball, came around the edge. There was nobody over there, just all green grass. So it's one thing in my mind, don't get caught.
Don't get caught. Do you watch yourself on the big screen? Or
I ain't lie, on that run I was. I'm like, okay, I just got to keep it.
What was the effort like for you, even when they caught up and you were still able to get into the end zone?
Yeah, I had a lot of momentum going, and I knew he was just going to push me. So once I took my last step, I just went for it.
How good did that feel, especially with the offense struggling?
Yeah, no, I felt amazing. Just knowing that play pretty much kind of put it away. And just this season, I got caught a few times, so just actually punching it in and felt good for me.
That's what I was going to say. It's kind of like what can you say about your defense coming lights out today?
I feel like they just showed who they are today. On the biggest stage, prime time. They went out there, took the ball away from Detroit, and, just gave us as many opportunities as they could for us to score.
You're saying in the offense was struggling getting past you. What was the talk?
It only take one play. It ain't, it ain't too hard. Ain't nothing hard about it. It just take one play to, get everything going. Thank you.
It's something that we've struggled with at times this year, and we knew once we, got it rolling, the ball would come out and it would start bouncing our way. It hasn't been bouncing our way most of the season, but to have a night like this, it just speaks of this group, who we are, and what we're made of.
And on that second one, when you kind of hit the ground and you came up with the ball almost simultaneously, can you take us through what you saw?
Yeah, I felt like he was going to get there first, so I had to kind of hit him to, make sure he didn't get full control, and the ball just, rolled into my lap. So, it's just an effort play.
The celebration after that one, you took the ball down and gave a hug to someone in the stands. Was that family or just?
Yeah, my family was in there. They all came up for the game to, celebrate Christmas, and that was my little boy. So it will be a memory that I'll have forever, and I'm sure he will too.
And early in the game, that stop on Montgomery that ended up having to be challenged by KO. I guess how confident were you guys on the field that you had held him there?
Yeah, I thought we did initially, but when you look at the replay, it's kind of a bang bang play. So that would have been huge for our defense to stop there, but you got to keep fighting and keep pushing.
What about the one even before your fumble recovery there at the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, that's it's just one of those things that you have to keep fighting. It's hard to if you can't dwell on it or anything. You got to continue to play it, get up and play the next play.
What's it like when Flo calls those plays, when you guys are up there, just really gets back to the after that?
You know, it's awesome because he does a great job of putting pressure on the coordinator, the O-line, the quarterback, and, you know, they got to be on their toes because at any point we could come from left, right, up the middle. So he does a good job of switching it up and being one step ahead. When you have that, you know, you can get them to play real slow, which when you're playing at a high level, playing fast, that's when those big plays come.
It's great. Just winning is the main thing and the main goal at the end of the day. No matter how it gets done, defense definitely played huge for us today. 6 turnovers is definitely crazy. So winning it 6-0, I mean, it's a blessing for sure.
Yeah, what can you say about keep getting the ball back from the defense?
Yeah, I mean, we definitely got to do better into, you know, making those into points and scoring off of those turnovers. But I mean, they're playing lights out. And they've been playing lights out all year. You know, it just all got to come together. Offense got to do a better job into helping them out. And this game shouldn't have been, you know, nowhere near as close as it should have been. So, you know, we just got to do better. And, you know, that's something that we've been working on this whole entire year.
They put that milestone up there on the board. I saw you flash a smile. What was that like?
Yeah, it definitely feels good. You know, it's always, you know, a dream to compete against the best, to ever do it, a Hall of Famer, and then especially, you know, one of the faces of this franchise. So it's great, but the win is more important.
Justin, what was your view of that jet sweep by Jordan Addison?
Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, I've never seen us run that play and it was that open, you know, for him to really just run. That's all he really had to do. And I'm just glad he didn't get caught this time. So that's definitely been something that we've been talking about for the past couple of weeks. So I'm glad he got in that end zone today.
Who blocked it up for him, or was it just that he was so fast?
A little mixture of both. I mean, I feel like, I'm not too sure on what happened on their end, on to why he was so open. I think the corner had I think the corner had went down and, you know, he just kind of went outside. I'm not sure if Speedy had a block on that or not. So, but it was just good that, you know, he got in that end zone when we really needed it.
What was that like for you? I saw you run down. You were jumping up and down like a little kid.
Always. I love when my guys, you know, get in the end zone. I love when we making those big plays. Of course, that was a moment that we really needed that. Offense, you know, kind of been struggling all day. So to get in that end zone and to see J.A. really skate down the sideline was definitely a sight to see.
Justin, can you describe what you think makes Harrison Smith most special?
A lot of things make him special. I mean, he's a baller at the end of the day. He knows how to find that ball, and he's the leader. He's the captain of that defense. He knows how to run everything. He's the communicator of that whole defense, and he's the motor of that whole defense. So, you know, seeing him get turnovers and seeing him be around that ball, it feels good to see him out there. Hopefully he continue to be out there.
Justin, you guys have been talking about stacking these wins for weeks. How does it feel to actually be out there doing it now?
It feels great. You know, hopefully, I mean, I wish we would have started earlier on in the season, but I mean, it just feels good, really, just to see this team continue to fight, to continue to strive for better, and of course, just like I said, we're not in the dance, but to eliminate one of our, you know, division opponents out of the playoffs as well. That's definitely something that we were trying to do.
Justin, you are so humble, and I know that you always want the wins first, and then you appreciate your defense. But the fact that you do pass Randy Moss in a season that has been hard when it comes to passing yards for the whole offense, let alone yourself, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it feels good. I mean, it's definitely been a difficult year. Definitely not my typical year that I normally have. Just with the opportunities and the different quarterback change, all of the different stuff that has been going on with the offense, my leadership, my patience with everything that's going on, I'm definitely proud of myself. But I mean, that's kind of what I signed up for. You know, having this C on my chest, being the captain, it comes with a lot. So just making sure that I'm always that motivator on this team, always keeping the guys up and motivated, and then going out there and making the plays when they do come to me. It's definitely special to come out here and have 4 wins straight.
Last couple for Justin? Hey, Justin, I think they showed you up on the video board when you passed Moss for that 6-year mark. It didn't seem like you wanted much of the attention in that moment. So what was going through your head?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, great to achieve those goals and to pass Randy. That's always something that I'm proud of myself for. But I'm more proud of the win. I'm more proud of the team fighting, more proud of the defense getting 6 turnovers. And to be on Christmas is a special day. So not really, more focused on my individual goals, especially the way this year has been going. More focused on this team bonding as one and us winning at the end of the day.
Any part of you, Justin, that thinks just what could have been, the way you guys are rolling right now? It's unfortunate you won't be playing in the playoffs.
Yeah, for sure. Just like I said, it's definitely tough. We're not in the dance, and we're not really fighting for much. But the fact that we're still coming out here and still giving that effort, still going out there and fighting and competing at the highest level, that's what matters more. I feel like we're going to take more from that than us laying our head down and really giving up on the season. And then, of course, the division opponent is right across the lake. So definitely had to, get them out the playoffs.
Thanks, guys.
Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
Justin.
In a little bit, maybe differently. There was a lot of things they were trying to do to take away Justin no matter what, and not give him anything easy. Really same with Jordan for that matter. And we're down TJ and trying to, piece together some things. But I wanted to save that call for a moment where I thought we could get a pretty good look for the play, and ended up being great execution by the guys and phenomenal finish by Jordan.
That followed a timeout right there. What was kind of the sequence of Max not like what was going?
Yeah, we don't know whether there was some confusion there, but we didn't necessarily line up the right way, and I didn't want to risk a procedure penalty there as things were kind of waning down, and what would have been the play to follow if we did give up 5 yards there. So I thought it was a big moment to make sure we got settled and made sure we got that play off.
Watching Harrison play at 36, can you envision him coming back next year?
I've been nudge and kind of, catching him, picking some spots to just keep on saying, man, I know you're having a lot of fun doing it. So, yeah, he's remarkable. He's one of my absolute all-time favorites.
I know it's only been a couple days since we asked you about JJ, but do you have any more clarity on whether he'll be?
I don't. He's doing well. With the extra time. Until next week, we'll see if it's all going to come down to just grip strength and his ability to grip the football and throw it. And would obviously love to have him get one more opportunity for this year. But at the same time, Max is clearly learning what it takes to win games, and you got to play it differently, maybe depending on the night and how it's going. But no, I look forward to kind of seeing how JJ progresses here early in the week, and we'll see if we can have him next week.
What do you feel like it says about this team to get back to a position where you can potentially get over 500 next week?
Yeah, I mean, I believe, I talked to him the morning after we were 4-8, and just said, I believe in this group. I believe that we can find a way to win a game each week, and there's going to be challenges ahead. But the biggest challenge I felt like would be between our ears, as a team, and not letting it go to a place where these guys lose sight of what they've built here, lose sight of why they love playing this game, competing, and most importantly, doing it together. And we've had some phenomenal practices. We've had, total conviction to prepare and go try to win a game. And the energy's been great. I think our leadership deserves a ton of credit. I think what the players have built within that locker room, and ultimately what I think is December divisional wins. You can really look inward and say we're building something, and even though we're not going to have a chance to play in the postseason this year, I think there's a lot that can be pulled from this stretch of games that we can build upon.
Thanks everyone. Actually, right.